3 minutes.
Wow.
And they're the final flat-tastic item we have of the year because the flat-tastic tree has already sold out.
Oh.
Oh,
that was quick. It took long.
Chef Jeremy Parker is back with us.
Hi, how you doing?
With what's called a Snacklebox from our friends at Sabatier.
Yes, a snack. I love this snackle box. You know, whenever I get invited to a party or an Eagles game or anything like that, you know what they always ask? Just bring an appetizer. Just bring something, a little snack. So look at this. They lock on the side. You can fill this up. This is a bamboo cutting board. You lift this up, turn it over, and everything you see inside of here is what we put on top of here. It is the perfect charcuterie board to take with you.
Have charcuterie will travel.
Have charcuterie will travel. So many other things. I love it. You could use this. They go in the dishwasher, and you'll just take it with you anywhere. And also, if you ever need to stack things, because maybe you're bringing a casserole or a lasagna, it's perfect so you can put things on top. Just a great to-go container. The Snacklebox.
There is a marvelous woman, I don't know her name. She does impersonations of a Philly mom on Instagram, and she also always talks about the antipasto. This would be lovely for an antipasto. And if you're looking to cut your vegetables up when you get there or garnishes for your casserole, you can do it right on top, or if you want to cut the last few goodies for the charcuterie, because let's just say that you were running low on something and you asked your host to provide you with something, and then you prep it, and then you get it ready for serving. My big rule with charcuterie boards, leave no open spaces. Cover everything. Empty your pantry and your cheese keeper and your meat keeper out, because everything in there is fair game. Now, if you decide you want to do a sweet charcuterie or a fruit charcuterie.
Yes, sir.
Or a fruit snackle box, as it were.
A snackle box, I love it.
This is ideal. Now, the tray itself is going to be dishwasher safe, and you'll hand wash the cutting board, is that right?
Yeah, it's bamboo, so I know it doesn't warp quite like regular wood, but I always wash my cutting boards.
Probably safer to wash it by hand.
Safer to wash by hand,
Yeah, it'll last longer that way.
Yeah.
And we have Fluffy Pop coming up in the show.
Oh, yeah.
All the different flavors. That could be part of your sweet charcuterie. These are those little gummy worms that are sour. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
And these, I think, are peach rings and candied nuts and mini marshmallows and gummy bears and cannoli. Yum.
Love it, yeah. And you know, this is something too, if you're doing maybe a taco bar and maybe you're gonna cook your meat somewhere and you need to chop it, again, this cutting board, you can put it right on top if you have nowhere else to use it. It will fit snugly. It has a nice grooves here too, so if you're resting a protein or a steak, any of that juice, it will get caught there. It wipes off clean. I always like to use a flat cutting board, flip it over. Both sides you can cut on them. The handles lock into place. You can easily lift it up. It has 11 compartments inside of it. David, it is the perfect snackle box. I love the name snackle box. And Sabatier goes back to 1812 to France. So it's an old company. They're known for making their knives. They used to make sabers and swords and all that. And so they're known for cutlery. They made this wonderful cutlery board that you can take with you.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
It is extraordinary stuff, and so many of you are looking at this and saying, wow, I could fill this with so many goodies for these hot dog days of summer. Fill it with cool, refreshing fruit that you can park in the fridge and keep nice and cool. You could also put mayonnaise-based salads in these little partitions and then serve a beautiful side to your barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
What if someone says, can you bring macaroni salad, potato salad, coleslaw, all the goodies? And you're like, sure, 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 sure. And then you pop it all in here. And then people come along with a spoon and they just help themselves.
And spoon it out, yeah. Are you doing hamburgers? You could do your lettuce and tomatoes and bacon and all the goodies in here.
And sliced onions.
And sliced onions. And if you need a working cutting board, if you want to stack hamburgers, use this. It's a bamboo cutting board. It's a better wood because it grows so much faster than using, say, pine or something like that. So it's a more of a sustainable wood.
I was also thinking if you, at Christmas time, do your prime rib inside, say, one of Tara's Temptation stoneware pieces, then you cover that with foil and you pop it on top, then all your fixings go in here.
Just like this.
Horseradish cream, all of your veg, all of the various things you'll serve with the prime rib roast. Maybe a portion of that will be the au jus gravy, or maybe that's inside the baker, who knows. But all that works out really nicely. And if you're looking to do charcuterie on the bottom and bring something hot on the top, no problem, or as I like to say, no big whoop. This is very, very efficient and easy, and best of all, it comes to us from a French company called Sabatier.
That's right, and I mean, what a great idea. Again, every time, I said this to start with, but just bring an appetizer, Jeremy. That's what they always tell me. Just bring an app. So This is a great way. Charcuterie. I have a friend, I call her the charcuterie queen, and I showed her this. She's like, oh my gosh, I have to have one of those. Because everything you see here, and it's got a nice presentation. It looks good. All of this here is what you see on top of that right there. So it fills it up so you have a lot of room. Or you could even use this for something and leave this inside of here if you like. You could double up on it. So many different uses.
This is why something like this becomes so very popular and why so many people are looking at something like this as the perfect choice for whatever it is they're trying to make and make better and present more beautifully. That's what this is all about. It's about making life a little easier, but it's also about making presentation easier. And that's what's beautiful about this. Please don't miss out on this. Everyone is looking for a smarter idea, and this one comes to us from Sabatier, a make and take Snacklebox with the bamboo lid. Chef Jeremy Parker, always good to have you back, sir.
Pleasure, David.
Nice to see you.
Thanks, everyone.
All right.